hundreds, thousands of refugees, and some of them were criminals. We had the first shoplifters in the city, young men from North Africa who didn't accept the rules. It was not easy for us to work, and it was not easy for the people of the city of Ellwangen to accept those people.
At the moment I'm in LEA. It's a kind of party. I would more say it was supposed to be a party, celebration of 10 years of a camp, but it's ended up with a closing party. A closing party of LEA Camp Ellwangen, which was working from 2015. For about 10 years, people was working, accepting more than 60,000 refugees from all over the world, and this beautiful time came to the end. And we have a beautiful community, people who love their job and did amazing help to the humanity.
Zu feiern und gleichzeitig, wenn auch leicht vorgezogen, Abschied zu nehmen von unserer so lieb gewordenen Einrichtung und Arbeitsstelle. Ein ganz herzliches Dankeschön, würde ich sagen.
Hi, Herr Weiss. It's very nice to be here today.
Yeah.
It's amazing party, which I understood came to the point of closure party. And we are facing closing of LEA after 10 years of work.
Yeah.
So I would like to start asking you a question about how came the idea to take this place and make out of it a refugee camp 10 years ago?
Yeah, normally it's a simple thing. In 2014 we had a lot of refugees coming to Europe, coming to Germany, coming to our county Ostalbkreis, and so the responsibles of administration and of the politicians, they had very big problems to house all the refugees. And then came the idea, oh, we have a former military barrack, why don't we make converse from military to civil thing. And so this was the idea. The idea was born in, I think, August 2014. In October 2014, the first papers were signed, and in April 2015 we started. And it was a simple thing. We have a problem to house hundreds, thousands of refugees. We have a military barrack that's empty, so we bring those two things together and everything will be fine.
Who was the first refugees here? From which countries?
I don't know the name, but he came from Algerian. The first bus that came to us, they were all people from Algeria, and some of them were criminals. And this was, it was not a good beginning. It was not a good start, because the first day the people came, we had the first shoplifters in the city. And the people thought, we thought there will come families from Syria. We had the big war in Syria of the dictator, and So there were young young men from North Africa who didn't accept the rules, and so it was not easy for us to work, and it was not easy for the people of the city of Ellwangen to accept those people.
And how does it change after some years? Is it city accepted the situation?
We had in 2015 we had this lot of people from Syria coming, 10,000 of them. I think in 2015 we had about 20,000 people in the camp coming and going. The most of them came from Syria, and so it changed. We had a lot of people who helped us from outside, volunteers, hundreds of them. And so it was a great thing, and so it became the camp we know today, and all the people who have been here, 65,000 and more.
And how the situation started since the beginning of the war in Ukraine? Was it a different sensation?
That was completely different, because the European Union had said war refugees from Ukraine, they don't have to do the whole asylum procedure. They get registered, and then they are free men, free women who can live in Germany, somewhere else. They don't have to stay 6 months or 10 months or 2 years in this camp and do then 2 other years in another smaller camp in one of the counties of our state, so they could live and could work from the second day they came to Germany.
Was it change the dynamic of the camp?
Yeah,
the Ukrainian culture?
I don't want to say it. It was a completely different working for us, because the asylum seekers who come to our camp, they stay for a lot of months. I told you some of them are 1 or 2 years living in our camp, and the Ukrainian people, we had to organize when they came 150 persons at once with the bus directly from the frontier of Moldavia, for example, and so we had to house them, we had to feed them, we gave them clothes, and 2 days later they left the camp. And so it was an organizing thing to house them, to do all the things that are necessary, and then to distribute in the cities of our.
I remember it was in some building also the advertisement, which families go to which houses, something like that, which area. It was pretty quick. It was really a matter of weeks. So what do you think today, what's gonna happen because war continue, and the situation as we see in Berlin and also in Baden-Württemberg, a government changed direction toward all the immigrant, values and entrances. How you think it's going to be? What's going to happen to people that already here, and what's going to happen to people that was planning to come and was kind of on the way to base themselves?
I think we will see what will happen, and I'm quite sure there will be not a big change the next weeks or months, perhaps years, because the big change they are planning in Europe for asylum seekers. I don't know exactly if it goes together with the rules, the laws in Europe and Germany. I'm very interested what will the court do when the first asylum seekers will go to the court, and I think the next years. All the best for you. See you. And I'm quite sure that we in State Baden-Württemberg, we will build a new camp instead of Ellwangen, and I'm quite sure we will try to do our work the next years and further.
Interesting.
I think I'm not I'm not a fortune teller.
I actually see today in this event that it's not a workers or organization, it's really a special community
Yeah.
of Ellwangen
Yeah.
that united around the immigrants issue, but it's much more than just like Tegel or something, like, because I can see that the whole city been involved,
Ciao.
and it was like really a biggest integration what I have seen from all the refugee situations.
Yeah.
Ellwangen, it was like really every Ukrainian become part of a city. Maybe because it's a small city, maybe because that's the way you build it here.
I don't know it, but we had a lot of our former guests here coming to this end of LEA party, and the most of them told me that it was a good time in the camp. They didn't like to leave their countries, they didn't like to be asylum seekers, to be refugees, but they said it was a good time in the camp. It was always very respectful between all the people working here, and so I think I'm quite sure the people working here, the 280 persons who are working here, they did a very good job, and so I'm very happy that we had 10 good years for the people working here and for the 65,000 people living here. Yeah,
it's a good start. So thank you. I won't take much of your time, and I know you still have guests, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. It also was our big beginning here.
Yeah.
So we wish you good luck with all, and to everyone to find their new path in life.
Ich komme wieder. I'm happy to see you again in Ellwangen. Ich komme wieder. Okay. Thank you.
Ciao. Here bus stopped, and there was actually first 3 buses arrived from Ukraine directly to LEA camp Ellwangen. And that was our building where we stayed. It was somewhere in the 2nd floor, our room. And that was the medical center where I started to volunteer and translate and help people to get a medical assistant who didn't know any language like German or Arabic or whatever. And yes, that's basically a little bit there. We had a children's section. We had more buildings. Some of them were mixed for women and men, but we stayed in a totally women's environment for the safety. And yeah,